Going on. Give a little bit of time for some people to get in here, and then I'll let you guys know what's going on, what the big announcement is. What's going on, Justin? Good morning. Bergen. I've been working my tail off, man. Fix that mirror there. Yeah, it's been a long time, man, I know. Yeah. There's lots been going on. With that job and all that good stuff at the body shop. What's up, Carlton? Good morning. What's up, Adam? I'm alive. A rare and elusive Colden sighting. All is good. All is good. So yeah, we got 6 in here. Let a few more people get in, and I'll give you guys the big announcement. There's a few that already know, just because I knew they wouldn't be able to make the live stream this morning, just because of the timing and time zones and stuff. What's up, Diddy? It's a chilly one this morning. We actually got a little bit of snow yesterday. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, hit that like button. There you go. Yeah, we had huge snowflakes yesterday. I mean, it started probably about 8 o'clock in the morning, and man, these snowflakes were like, they were bigger than a golf ball in diameter. They were huge. I'm ready for spring too, man. Well, yeah, I mean, and it was just dumping snow. But the day before, it had been like 55 degrees, so we were all, oh, it's not gonna stick, nothing big. And then, damn, another 10 to 18 inches. That sucks. You know, oh, it's not gonna stick, nothing will happen, it'll be fine. In an hour, we had like 2 inches of snow on everything. The roads were just trashed. Like, oh, well, I guess it's a good thing it's Sunday and we didn't really have anywhere we had to be, so. Thank you, Carlton. So, yeah, it's all pretty much gone now. I mean, as you can see, there's no snow on the ground here, but just across the river in Arnold. What's up, Nick? How's it going? Over here, what little they got was already melted off, but my front yard still has about a half-inch layer of snow on it. Nothing big. The roads are fine, though, which is cool. What's up, Murray? How's it going, buddy? 19 snow on Thursday. Holy cow. I've been doing all right, Nick. Kind of lurking in the shadows and been watching what I can here and there. I've been watching more YouTube than obviously creating or doing anything with my channel, that's for sure. So, it is what it is. Let's see, we got 11 in here now. We'll give a few more minutes. Let's get on the highway here and give a few more minutes for people to get in here, and then I'll make my big announcement. I don't know how much traffic we're gonna hit, being that it's already 8:15. Usually I've been at work for about 45 minutes by now, but I took the kids to daycare and bus this morning, so that puts me on the road a little bit later. Hey, what's up, John? Yeah, I've been kind of MIA for a little while. Eggs, Eggos, and corned beef hash. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Chevy, I've been hiding out. Like I said, I've been lurking, I've been watching stuff, and I try to catch the live streams when I can. other people are doing their live streams. Drives me nuts when guys delete their live stream so I can't go back and see it, but no biggie. Oh wow, sorry to hear that, Justin. Well, you be safe, brother. Don't worry about pardon me, don't worry about commenting and stuff, man. Just be safe. That was a crazy snowstorm though. For everyone, to let you all know, Mom is doing, she's doing good. She's in a rehab facility getting physical therapy and occupational therapy to help her get awesome. That's great to hear, man. I'm really happy to hear that, Carlton. Really glad to hear that. Eddie, what's happening, man? How's it going? Absolutely. Yeah. So, all right, guys. The big announcement that I've got is that, well, I guess Thursday was my last day at the body shop. They'd hired a new manager there back in January. He started, and from day one, he just thought he was going to change the world there. Guy'd never worked in a body shop, never worked in the automotive industry as far as any of us could tell or knew. And the place was running just fine before he got there without a manager at all. And he came in and changed a ton of stuff and just really threw a wrench in the place. On top of that, he was kind of an abrasive personality. So before I landed some assault charges or something stupid, I went ahead, dismissed myself from their employment. And of course, you know me, I'm not going to leave a job unless I've already got a job, because, well, that's just common sense in my book. You don't leave a job unless you got somewhere else to start at the next day or starting the next week, whatever. So right now, guys, we're driving back up to the custom shop, going back to Craven Performance and Off-Road, and they couldn't be happier, I couldn't be happier. We're gonna go build some badass rides again. No, he's not a tall bearded redhead. He's actually a short goatee wearing bridge troll looking guy, and just one of those people that constantly looks like he just ate a shit sandwich. You know, just always has this ugly look about him. I don't know. His communication skills for the most part were pretty much shit. So whatever. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I'm moving on. Anywho, yeah, definitely. Yes, absolutely, Chevy. Gotta love having options, man. And that was, you know, before I put my 2 weeks in or any of that stuff, I contacted Craven because he'd put up some stuff on his Instagram and Facebook about needing a diesel tech, which I told him, I was like, man, diesel work is not my favorite thing in the world, that's for sure. It's not my dream, it's not what I want to be doing, but you need help with it. I need somewhere other than here, so let's make it happen. No, we do not work on 6.0s, Eddie, unfortunately. There's just no point in it. The aftermarket products are no better than the crappy OEM parts, so we don't work on 6.0s at Craven. We work on 6.7s, 6.4s, but not 6.0s. We even do some 7.3s now and again, but those are really hard to come by anymore. They don't show up very often. Yeah, Murray, every one of them's got one of those. Yeah, one of the first things that kind of set me off was within a week of, or maybe 2 weeks of him being there, they fired the parts guy. The guy that ordered all our parts, checked in all our parts, invoiced all our parts, returned all our parts, made sure that we got our money back for him. He'd been there for several years, had relationships with all the dealerships around town and all the parts warehouses and all that. Like when we needed to get a part right now, it was because of his relationships with those parts houses and dealerships that we got our parts like as soon as possible. They fired him, let him go, said, just mid-morning, said, hey, go ahead and take lunch and don't worry about coming back. That right there kind of opened my eyes that company was really not as family oriented as they claimed to be when I was hired. So I was like, that's great. No worries, Eddie. Have a good one, man. Sure we'll be doing this on the regular again. Now that I've got time. Each morning, probably afternoon as well. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Yeah. Try and get my watch time back up. Maybe I'll be able to monetize my videos. Oh wait, I don't have 1,000 subs, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do like Junkie and buy just enough so I can monetize my shit. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry. Yeah, fuck you, Justin. Anyhow. Yeah. So other than that, looks like this is actually going to be a fairly good time of the day to drive to work. Normally I'd be sitting at a standstill right now. We're on 270. And we're cruising. We're doing 55. Yeah, definitely doing 55 miles an hour right now. So that's good. Normally I'd be sitting still for the next couple miles. So my schedule's going to be 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and I'll probably work some Saturdays too. Most Saturdays. We've got a ton of work right now up there. I dropped my toolbox off on Friday, and there's definitely enough work to keep me busy. There's 2 more guys that he hired on. So now instead of just me and Jake in the shop, it's me, Jake, and 2 other guys. Car. Oh shit. Erica just texted me some stuff I'm gonna have to read. Yo, Sick, what's up, buddy? I didn't expect you to be in here this early. So yeah, I just let everybody know what I told you, I guess, last week on your midnight stream, your late night stream, that I'm headed back to the custom shop, man. Driving there right now for the first day back. Oh, we're getting some brake lights now. Maybe I spoke too soon. Dang it. Oh well. Sweet, that's good, Dick. Jay Young, what's going on? Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, I had to get out of that body shop, man. Not only was management an issue, but I had one bay. It was very small bay. I had no room to store parts or anything for these bigger jobs that the manager kept bringing in. Even though that shop was not a heavy hit shop, he kept bringing in heavy hits. I mean, every month I was doing at least one engine trans pull, and we're just not equipped for that there. On top of that, the detail bay was right next to my bay. Like, my bay was constantly wet. I'm having to be on the floor on a creeper and stuff and doing alignments on a horribly archaic alignment setup. So I told him, this ain't worth my time and effort anymore. You guys are asking more of me than this facility can allow. So it's time for me to move on, and I did. Contacted Craven, and I'm headed back there now. So things should be good, and yeah, be good times. Lots of traffic ahead. Hopefully this doesn't last too long. I'd like to be at Craven in about 25 minutes, but I don't know that that's going to happen. Yeah, it wasn't fun at all, man. You know, I liked all my coworkers, the painters, the body guys, all that. The detail guy that was, you know, detail kid, really. He's like 22, 23, something like that anyway. He's a good kid. I liked all those guys a lot. They were really good. But like I said, once they hired that manager guy, he was pretty abrasive. And I understand. I was pretty harsh a few times too. But dude, when you come at me and I've been on the clock for less than 2 minutes and you start hounding me, like literally barking at me to... Did anybody else catch that just now? That coffee just literally jumped out of my cup and onto my friggin' Snap-on hoodie. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Whatever. It's Monday. I guess that's befitting. Anywho, come barking at me. I haven't even been on the clock for 2 minutes and come barking at me, man. That just pretty much set me off right there. And I left early that day, and he didn't like it. I'm a salary employee, but I still have my 40 hours on the clock, so whatever. Yeah, exactly, sick. So I moved on. I'm gonna go back to building some of the baddest stuff on the planet. And by the way, guys, we do have a YouTube channel at this shop, so go check out Craven Performance on YouTube. I'm hoping to kind of get Ben into the swing of doing some more YouTube stuff. We've posted a few videos, but they're really few and far between. So I'm going to try and change that and open his eyes to, you know, that's another revenue stream for him in the business. So we get caught up on work, we might start putting out quite a few more videos. But definitely go over to Craven Performance on YouTube and subscribe to that channel. If you want, ring the bell. You're not going to get a whole lot of notifications right now because, like I said, we don't put out many videos. But hopefully we will be very soon. So keep that in mind. If you guys like high horsepower, super cool new vehicles, off-road vehicles, UTVs or whatever they call these fucking side-by-sides and shit. He just built 2 badass side-by-sides, custom builds. I'll be doing all the diesel work, of course, all the lift kits, big wheels and tires. Go check that stuff out, man. I can't post it on my YouTube because it all has to be approved by him. But yeah, if you guys want to see what I do at work, go check that one out for sure. Other than that, man, I can't wait to get back in here and get doing stuff. Apparently Jake, the only other guy that worked in the shop with me before, bought a Zeus with the cart and everything. So that'll be interesting. I might get to do a video on that for you guys here real soon. Kid signed his life away, spent like $10,000 on the fucking Zeus machine. Yeah, I can try to do that, Justin. If somebody else who's on the desktop or something, if one of you other moderators could put a link in there right now, that'd be great. If you go over to the Craven Performance page, if anybody knows how to do that, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, yeah, I'll go back and add a link to it in the description of this live stream. But it won't be till later, so you guys will have to come back and check it out if you can't find the Craven Performance page. Ooh, something I did get last week, and if anybody follows me on Instagram, you saw this. But so as part of the promotion that was going on, I bought a set of deep 6-point metric chrome sockets I got the shallows for free, and I also got these, the Snap-on Bluetooth wireless headphones. And I gotta say, guys, I wore these on Thursday for awesome. Thank you, Adam. You're the man. I wore those for a few hours on Thursday while I was at work packing up all my shit. And dude, those are actually some really nice headphones. They're really light. So far, the battery life seems to be pretty good. I haven't worn them all the way to dead, but I wore them for a couple hours and they were still rolling, so that's a plus. Thank you, Carlton. Right on, Chevy. Have a good one, man. Awesome. I do like that, so now YouTube takes all these comments and you guys will still be able to see the comments if anybody else catches this live stream. I think that might be part of the reason some of the other creators are deleting the live streams. I guess if some things are said or put in the chat that they don't want out there or something, then they don't publish the live stream. I don't know. But you know me, I don't delete my shit, so you guys will always be able to come back and see what's going on or what went down during the live stream. Right on, Diddy. Have a good one. I hear you. So we're a little more than halfway there now, fellas. Rocking and rolling. I forgot just how long this drive is every day. But hopefully my schedule is going to put me after traffic both directions, so. Didn't want my mother watching my truck. That makes sense. That makes sense, Adam. I can understand that, buddy. You get a little wild sometimes, and that's totally fine, dude. Right on, John. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you guys. So stoked to get back and do this, man. I've really been missing this. I've thought about it every day, about working at this shop. And yeah, I had my issues with it, but you know what? Every job has its issues. Every job has its quirks and problems. But you know what? At the end of the day, it'll be alright. And it's a whole lot better working here than it was working there. My tools aren't going to get dirty. They're not going to get dusty as hell. God, the dust never ended at that body shop. Yeah, Adam's never fallen asleep with the keyboard on the live stream. What are you talking about? Adam does have a candy shop full of beer. Actually, I had a Rolling Rock last night for the first time in a long time. Watching Walking Dead. I forgot I kind of like Rolling Rock, even though it tastes like skunky beer when it's fresh. Not a huge fan of skunky beer, but whatever. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So, I'm trying to think of what else has been going on. Oh, I'll probably be moving, house moving here in a couple months as well. Our lease is up at the end of April. I think we're going to move somewhere and try to get our bills down. Pulling around Adam. It's now referred to as pulling Brian's. Oh, did Brian do that the other night in his late night stream? Oh shit. See, I got the notification for it, but of course I was already asleep. And I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. Oh man. That happens to me playing video games. I've been playing a lot of video games here lately, and Erica hates me for it. But Anywho, back to what I was saying is we're gonna move. We're gonna probably downsize. We won't have a house with a garage or any of that. Probably gonna get a 2-bedroom apartment for a little while. We might rent a house from the father-in-law, just because we can get a smaller place, or even the same size place for a lot less money. We gotta save up some more cash to put a down payment next year on a house. So hopefully that'll alleviate some stress and everything else. And we need to make that step in life to buy a home, quit renting and just throwing away money. Throw away $12,000 a year right now on our living situation. I'd rather throw away $12,000 a year on something that we own or will own eventually. So oh, ruh-roh. Huh. I have no idea what that's about, Adam. Maybe you can elaborate later. Text or something. But yeah, man, it's that time. I'm 34 this year. Yeah, 34 this year. I should probably have a house by now. Tired of screwing off in life and not being an adult. Yeah, it's all about equity. I know it. And right now, I would probably have a little bit of equity built up had we been spending $1,000 a month on mortgage instead of on rent. Like, really, you know, I would assume we could get a mortgage on a house the size of the one we live in for probably $850 a month. So that extra $150 would be going straight to the principal. Probably shorten the loan by 10 years, 5 years even, whatever. And anyway, we'd have some equity built up and actually be able to use that and, you know, to turn around and make the house better, make the house bigger, make the whatever, you know. Well, shit I know and know how to do and can do. Just haven't pulled up my big boy pants and made the necessary steps to do it in life. Yeah, I feel like I've wasted a lot of time in life. I've had a lot of fun, I've done a lot of things in life, but it's time to grow up and be an adult. Not that I don't, you know, I grind every day, man. I fucking work. I work my ass off. I pay my bills, but, you know, there's a lot more to life than just that. Yeah, it is cheap out here. It's a lot cheaper to live out here, sick. Cost of living's much lower, but median income is probably a little bit lower too. Nice, Carlton. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Having 5 children is extremely frigging expensive. Just before leaving, so February 28th, we switched our insurance benefits at the last company, and I was just covering myself on the health insurance, which is fucking stupid because I've never used any of it. Didn't go to the doctor one time. Anyway, I added my 2 daughters onto my insurance. My insurance went from $75 a week to $157 a week. A week! Now, that was the most expensive plan, but my oldest daughter, as most of you know, has a genetic disorder, syndrome, disease, whatever you want to call it. It's a genetic mutation, so technically she's like a fucking X-Man. And anyway, so she has to go to specific doctors that only that plan covered. with closing costs, fuck you, Adam. That size house, everywhere we look here, is $150,000. Easily. If you want move-in ready, like to be able to move in and live in the fucking thing. Now, if you go foreclosed, you can get them for $100,000. Maybe cheaper than that, but you're gonna have to put $40,000 or $50,000 into it. And unfortunately, when we checked into buying a house, we couldn't get approved for that much. And doing FHA, you can't get a foreclosure. You gotta go move in ready, whatever. And fuck, learning all kinds of shit, but whatever. Trying to figure out qualifying for the first-time home buyer and not qualifying for it, and fucking whatever. It is a necessity now, Carlton. It really is. You know, I haven't been to the doctor. I have not had a single doctor's visit in 4 years. Knock on wood. I haven't needed one. Well, I don't know about needed one. It hasn't been like a fuck, I need to go to the doctor right this second. I don't go to annual checkups and all that shit. Whatever. Probably should. But I don't. So it is what it is. Yeah. Luckily, I gotta say, I'm a pretty healthy person. I don't take the risks in everyday life that I used to, although my job is pretty hazardous. But I also don't work for anybody that doesn't carry insurance. If something happens to me while I'm on the clock, it will be covered by workers' comp. Now, short-term disability, long-term disability, that previous job did offer those, and I did take that. However, this job, I don't know what their insurance situation is right now. I'll have to, yeah, I hear you, sick. That's rough, man. I mean, honestly, we have a 3-bedroom, 1-bath with a 2-car stacked garage underneath the house and a half basement. So half the basement is the garage, half the basement is a little tiny basement. It's got a big yard. It's right next to a very well-rated school. Actually, the school I went to. No fenced yard, but it has a large driveway, large yard. And I guarantee the people who bought this house got it for $60,000 to $70,000. Now, it's only 960 square foot living space. So I don't, you know, if you're looking for something like 1,200 square foot living space, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, with a 2-car garage and a fenced yard, you're not going to find it move-in ready for less than $150,000, $160,000. Period. In the school, in the area immediately where I'm at, it's $170,000 to $180,000. But if we move a little bit further south, by my ex-wife, 10 miles, not even 10 miles, probably 7 miles south of me, I can get a 1,300 square foot house, 3-bedroom, 2 full bath, 2-car garage, basement, finished basement, with a fenced-in yard for $160K. Not bad. And that's move-in ready, and they're beautiful homes. Been renovated, newer, updated kitchens and bathrooms, all that good stuff. But the I don't know what the average income, but the average income for my job, for a mechanic in the St. Louis area, just, you know, a 2-year mechanic, is probably 35 to 45,000, I would say. Be you know, an average gross income. So we're almost here, guys. Getting ready to pull up, and what I said too It's 8:44. I said, man, I'd like to be there in about 25 minutes. Even with that little bit of traffic that we hit, I'm going to be about 5 minutes earlier than I wanted to be here. Well, maybe not now that we got hit by the stoplight, so we'll see what happens. I hear you, Carlton. Yeah. Well, here at Craven, given my hourly, I think it pans out to about 35. Now, at that other shop, I was right at 50. But once you start bringing that much, once you got that much per week, boy, your taxes change a lot. Unfortunately, at this pay rate here, I get a lot of overtime, so I'm still in that same bracket. But, yeah. The more you make, the more they take. It sucks. Fuck Big Brother. Alright, guys. Whoop! Here we are. And yay, look at this. You guys remember that truck right there? I get to put engine number 5 in that son of a bitch. Yay, happy days. Where the fuck am I gonna park? This place is fucking... Oh wow, Sean's got the engine out of his 240. His little drifter. Holy shit. Somebody's got a little Subaru here. It looks like it's got an engine out of it. Interesting. Alright guys, I gotta get in there. I got a ton of shit to do getting back in this morning. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This morning, I'll stream this afternoon, let you know how the first day went. Thanks again. Deuces.